What's going on, guys? 10-Minute Tech here, back with another case video for the Galaxy Z Fold 7. And today I bring you guys a case from the good folks out of Pitaka. I want to give a quick shout out to Pitaka for sending this case over for review. So as I unbox this, I'm going to go over just a couple of things. This case may not be for everybody. That's understandable. Every case is not for every person. A lot of these cases are going to be made and it's going to be kind of a use case for you. I would probably say that this, of course, is not an industrial type case. This is not the case that you want to have if you work in construction, if you work on the beach, if you work inside, if you work from home, this is the perfect case for you. Because we got to look at how they design this case. This is basically a very slim case, makes you feel like you have nothing on the phone, but it's also just a back piece, and I'll show you guys that when I unbox it. There's a lot of great things about this case, but again, it's probably for a certain type of fold user when I say that. Packaging is simple, great packaging from the folks at Pitaka. You're going to get, A1 packaging when you deal with them. Simple unboxing. There's the case. And right here to the side, this is their MagSafe ring holder. They sent this in the same color. This is the Moonrise variant. I'm hoping the folks at the Pitaka, I had a mouthful there, hoping the folks at Pitaka also send me the air emitter, the carbon one. But this one is beautiful. I'm going to show you this real quick. Very thin. It's just a one-piece case, no back plate. You got some good protection for your cameras, and all the cutouts are spot on. I'm gonna put it on the case. Put the case on the phone real quick. Let me clear some of these notifications here. And this is what you got. Look at that. That does look great. Again, this makes you feel like you have nothing on your phone. Of course, your hinge is exposed, but your cutouts spot on. Get that in view. And then, of course, the back cutouts, they're spot on. This case, in my opinion, is designed for those who don't want to have that slightly, and I say slightly because a lot of these cases are slightly bulky, but not very, but they don't want anything on their phone. So this gives you that option to do that. As similar as this is to the Samsung version, I have been using this because I wanted to get used to a one-piece case. I did put an ESR magnet on the back so I could have MagSafe. So I did, alter this case a little bit because it doesn't have MagSafe. So if you had to look for a clear winner, and Pitaka's, they have that carbon fiber one also. Pitaka's going to win this one each time. I have had this on the phone, so you'll see a few handprints, but this design is just gorgeous. It really is. You got great protection over your cameras. I do have the Spigen camera protectors over that. And then, of course, as far as my screen protector goes, and you can still see it if it's in view there, I've got the Spigen Easy Fit. So a lot of people, and I've seen people that have had the Z Fold 7 that just wear no case. There's a lot of people that when they're inside, they don't wear a case. There's a lot of people who they just take a chance. They work in an environment that they're not worried about it, and they have no case at all for their phone. I've seen it with a lot of the foldables. But if you want something that gives you a little bit of protection, at least for your back, kind of gives you some great camera protection and a little bit of style, I'm going to recommend the Pitaka case for you. Now, would this be in my top 5 cases at the end of this whole thing when I go over my top 5 cases? Probably, for what it's for. Again, I want to really stress that this case is for somebody. This style case is for somebody. Again, I apologize for the fingerprints that are on here, but I did put this case on. You know how I do on the channel. I have had it on the phone for a few days because I wanted to actually see it. Look at that. Real fine Pitaka branding on there, but this case is money. I mean, it does not feel like I have anything on it. And as far as opening and closing, it's just as simple. I mean, the phone's already thin, but this does give you a nice grip to hold when you're trying to open the phone. And there you go. Easy access to your fingerprint scanner. works all the time. Just pressing it on there, get the fingerprint on there. So to me, it's good. Again, it has MagSafe. Comes with that Moonrise one. Snap that on the back. So for me, this edge case used for this holds perfectly. I'm not gonna wiggle it around. That's crazy. I'm not gonna do any of that. But I mean, this combination, this is A1. I mean, for those who kind of want that business type look, you got that. And their MagSafe ring, I really like it because if you look at it, you think, oh, this is just one ring. It actually does have another little adjuster on the back. And when I tell you, I tried this the other day, and to use this in full on mode watching videos, it's great. It holds the phone perfectly. No matter the angle that I put it in, this one does great. Now, again, if you wanted to try to put it down like this, it's going to hold it. You see, I have it that way also. And of course, if you wanted it to be straight up, this of course gives you a tighter angle if it goes up like this. But this is great. I mean, this look is good. They have Moonrise, they have Sunset, and then of course the Carbon. And it works great in my car. The MagSafe is good. The only thing that I would suggest, because I am one of those people who would rather have it than have it and not need it, and instead of needing it and not having it. If they did give the option, Pitaka, if you guys did give the option where you did provide that front piece, that might be a good look. And mainly because it would give you or give people an option if they wanted to actually, you know, use that front protector if they so felt that they needed it. Now, Binks does offer that, but the difference between the Binks case too, the Binks case does give you that very subtle and very good hinge protection. So this is more of like an open style, open style case. Again, for the price, I'll leave the link in the description. I think this is a great case. I think this combination is great. It's thin. The form factor, when you put it on your phone, makes you feel like you put nothing at all on the phone. And to me, that is a win. So wrapping this thing up again, another shout out to the good folks at Pitaka for sending this over for me to review. I would definitely tell you guys, if you were looking for a case that was very thin, a case that basically made it look as if you had nothing on your phone at all, straighten that back up right there. This is one of the ways to go. Pitaka and Binks have done a great job. I just like this fabric-y, if that's a word, fabric-y, this fabric style texture that's on this case. And like I said, I've had it on the phone for a few days, and it is great. It is great. If you bought this from Samsung, no MagSafe, you have to, fit it with a MagSafe ring. Is it great? Yeah, that's the one thing that sets this apart, I think. Samsung, add MagSafe. Add MagSafe. Why not? It's easy. You got one case that we can't even get right now in the US that has MagSafe, but this would be a killer MagSafe case. Thin, airmid. But this one, yeah, I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna let you look at that one more time, that whole package. You've probably seen this in other videos, but yeah, if you have the blue version of this phone, yeah, this is a good look for you. It does look good on the black also, since I have the black phone. So again, guys, Pitaka, check them out. I'll leave the links to where you can get this on Amazon, plus the Pitaka link also to go directly through Pitaka. This is a great combo, guys. I'd say easily going to be a case that I will keep in rotation. I work from home, so I kind of like that idea. Slide these back in here. So yeah, it's been 10-minute tech reviews, guys. This is Saturday. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. This is a good one. Definitely give it a thumbs up. You guys go check this out if you're interested in it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.